When looking at items and thinking which is the best one to buy, supermarkets list a per unit price to assist their customers in finding which one is the best one to buy. Sometimes you might have to calculate this yourself if it's not written on the tag. Generally, if an item is in grams or kilograms, that is calculated per unit at per 100 grams. So say, for example, you had 500 grams of mince at one price and then 800 grams of mince at another price. You would want to get that into a per 100 gram amount. So simply what you would do, 500 grams to 100 grams, you divide it by 5. 800 grams to 100 grams divided by 8 to get it in per 100 grams. Sometimes some items might work in per kilo for some of the larger items. Even if an item was, say, 1.7 kilos, you can still get that into per 100 grams. In this case, you'd need to divide it by 17, because in this case, there are 17 lots of 100 grams in 1.7 kilos. Same thing works in mils or litres. In this case, you would try and get a per 100 mil amount. Say that might be for a 600 ml bottle of Coke, comparing it to like a 2 or a 3 litre sometimes. Often, a lot of the things that are measured in litres, you might actually get a per litre price will be better. So say, for example, one milk is 3 litres and the other milk is 1.25 litres. You could then get them into their per 1 litre price. So in this case, from 3 litres to 1 litre, you'll divide it by the price by 3 to get its per litre price. From 1.25 litres to 1 litre, you would divide it by 1.25. One of the others you might run into is it might be per item. So say, for example, you might buy, for example, a toothbrush that costs $3 on its own. But you might then go and buy a packet of toothbrushes that costs $10, but there might be 5 toothbrushes in there. So you want to work out what it is. So that was $3 for one, $10 for 5. You want to work out what that is for one. So the per unit price, you divide it by 5. You'd end up with finding that the toothbrush would be worth $2. So generally what we're looking for is in per 100 grams, sometimes per kilo, per 100 mils or per litre, or with its item on its own. So what would it cost just for one of those items? Let's look at the following 3 items. You can see we've got 3 different cans of food. In this case, the unit price that we want to calculate is per 100 grams. If we can get these into a per 100 gram amount, we can then compare which one is the best one to purchase. So let's look at this one. The first one is 500 grams for $2.25. So 500 grams for $2.25. To get that into a per unit amount, so per 100 grams, 500 grams to 100 grams, we'd need to divide it by 5. So I would then divide the price by 5 as well. So that means it'll be 100 grams for $2.25 divided by 5, which is equal to 45 cents. Let's do the same thing with the next one. We have 300 grams for $1.23. To get 300 grams to per 100 grams, we divide that by 3. So let's divide the price by 3 as well. Therefore, 100 grams of the item is going to cost us $1.23 divided by 3, which is going to be equal to 41 cents. Sorry, that should be 41 cents. Last but not least, we have 750 grams for $3. Same thing, to get on 750 into a per 100 gram amount, need to divide by 7.5 to get it to 100 grams. So we're going to divide $3 by 7.5 as well. Therefore, 100 grams is going to be $3 divided by 7.5, which is equal to 40 cents. So in this case, you can see that the last is the best buy because it is the cheapest out of the three per 100 grams. Let's look at calculating the per unit price for these items. You can see that we have a couple in litres and then one in mils as well. You could do either. You could do it per 100 mils, or you could do it per litre. It's really up to you. I think I would find it easiest looking at these numbers to get it in per litre. But then again, completely up to you. You could do it by per 100 mils. Let's look at the first one. It is 3 litres for $4.05. To get that into a per litre price, we're going to need to divide it by 3. So we'll need to divide the price by 3 as well. Therefore, 1 litre is going to be priced at $4.05 divided by 3, which is $1.35. Let's look at the second option. In this case, we have 2 litres for $2.62. So to get it in per litre, we're going to divide it by 2, and then we'll have to divide the price by 2 to do the same as well. So 1 litre per litre in this case is going to be $2.62 divided by 2, which is $1.31 per litre. With the last one, you can see that we have 500 mils for 75 cents. In this case, to get from 500 mils to a litre, we have to do the opposite this time. We're going to need to multiply by 2 to get it to a litre, so we'll need to multiply that price by 2. Therefore, 1 litre in this case is going to cost us $1.50. Leaves us with the middle one being the best buy, because 1 litre would be worth $1.31. If you were to do it the per 100 ml price, you would have needed to divide this one, because it is 3,000 millilitres, you would have needed to divide it by 30 to get it into the per 100 mils. This one you would have needed to divide by 20 because it is 2,000, and then this one you would have needed to divide by 5. Would have still worked, you would have still came up with this second one being the cheapest. Either method would have worked for that one. The final example we'll work out per unit, so just per one item. You can see we've got a 10 pack and a 24 pack of Coke. You could work out per mils, but in this case both can sizes 375 mils. The calculations would be easier per can. So in this case, 10 cans for $7.99. To work out the price of what it would cost per can, per one can, divide by 10. So we'd need to divide the price by 10. So if in this case, the price per one can, $7.99 divided by 10 is going to be equal to 0.799 cents. That rounded off is going to be equal to 80 cents per can. With the second option, you can see that it is $20 for the 24 pack, but it's also 20% off. So first of all, you want to take away the discount. So in this case, if $20 is 100% of the amount, and we take away 20%, that means the price is going to be 80% of the original price. So in this case, I'm going to do $20 times by 0.8, that is 80% as a decimal, and that will give me the price as 20% off. That is equal to $16. I could have worked out with any other percentage discount method to work that out as well. I could have worked out 10% of it, which was $2, multiplied that by 2 to give me $4, and taken that away would have got me to 16 as well. In this case, now let's calculate the per unit price. So it's $16 for 24 cans. So if 24 for $16 in this case, then for one can, we're going to divide by 24. So 16 divided by 24. One can in this case is going to be equal to 16 divided by 24. You may be able to work that out. Is equal to 0.666 recurring, which is going to be equal to, rounded off, 67 cents per can. You can see in this case that 24-pack is the better buy. This is actually only because of the 20% discount, and sometimes you may be asked to have a discount included when working out these as well.